Hello everybody, this is Noel de Jesus Morales Mendoza, and it is a pleasure to greet you. Hoping you are very well. And for me, it is a pleasure to be able to present my group. We are the 12th group, and talking about tuning project has had an evidence-based impact on many higher educational institutions in 11 Latin American countries. In tuning, we can find three different impacts. The first impact is the impact of attitude and values, a clear understanding of importance of change in approach. And the second is the impact in terms of creating sustainable support system, ensuring the necessary conditions for the successful implementation of a competence-based student-centered approach at the institutional level. The third impact that I would like to mention is the visible impact at the level of teaching, learning, and achievement in the classroom. Impact that students can perceive the benefit from the change directly. It is very important to mention that tuning has contributed to moving toward the full implementation of student-centered competence-based approach. Okay, in my opinion, as a future EFL teacher, I propose that higher educational institution, whether in face-to-face or virtual classroom, that the number of the students be regulated in order to have a greater control when evaluating a student in a formative or summative assessment. Okay, and then my classmate will continue with the presentation.
Hello, my name is Alvara Celipere Dominguez, and as a future English teacher, I have some points that the minute need to improve. The first one is the training. I think that the training is very important, that teachers get this constantly. The other point, it is the English teacher abroad for a short period of time. I think that if they are maybe starting or have any training in the United States, going to be better, and they're going to get that and give to the students. Also improve the salaries. I think that's very important. They need to give a better technology in schools or even to teachers. And the last one that I think is give a student the importance of learn second language, because this opens many doors, and even it's going to improve our economy and their life. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Nelson Alexander Villeda Portillo. I'm very happy to be with all of you. My contribution to the topic in regards to the tuning project slash competency-based student-centered approach is that, well, first of all, I would like to mention that the competency-based education is very important for the students to develop and demonstrate mastery over a topic. Okay, that's the importance of the competency-based approach. They demonstrate mastery over a topic, builds a culture or equity and inclusivity, and prepares the students for life beyond the walls of their school. So they are preparing for real action in the outer world. So that's the most important thing about that approach, the competency-based approach. And now, in regards to the tuning project in El Salvador universities, uh, personally, and we as a group, we propose to the Ministerio de Educación that create a program that promote competency-based student-centered approach involving all country universities. This will create an educational network with a flow of information from and to different areas of education in where everybody will absorb and provide information. Each university provides specialized information and data that enhances specific competencies areas according to the society demands, with the support of specialized professionals depending on the area. Also, we propose that all universities possess a unique assessment method across the country in order to evaluate students upon the same scale. Also proposing that the universities implement competency-based approach activities to students involved and measure outcomes accordingly. And lastly, but not least, the universities must post updated results on a real-time scale in order for everybody in the network will be able to check the same data at the same time. Well, that was my let's say comment about these topics. I really hope you like it and see you soon.
Well, as a future EFL teacher, I propose to the higher education institution the implementation of a new study plan, using agreed competencies as a reference for the design of curricula. So that will be linked together with the degree profile. So what it means? It means that the methodology of English teaching as a foreign language has to be based on the student's field. So this will be useful for the students. On that way they can reach like a B1 English level at the end of their career, which is going to help their professional workplace requirements.
Competency-based education is currently the most appropriate because it generates better results than content-based education. My contribution is that in order to improve the education even more in our country in favor of future generation, the Ministry of Education can work on a strategic plan in favor of students that study basic education. So that this is the moment where the teacher get to know different skills or qualities of the student and be a guide on the way to choose it. So the student can develop at this level the skill of competence to have a clear picture of what type of career they will be able to apply when they arrive at the university, and this way have all the competencies in the future work areas where they will develop.
According to the question, I could propose 2 minutes of high education institution in El Salvador regarding the project that could contribute to the advancements and enlargements of English languages in the country. I could propose specialized teachers, also create new methodologies to teach English languages. Also, I think it's really important to promote a high level of English in institutions. And the last one that for me is really important too is create projects in the country in El Salvador.